Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your October 2020 reading. Please keep in mind these are general readings. This reading does not resonate with you. You're more than welcome to check your other placements or check another tarot reader because there are lots of great tarot readers on YouTube. Tons. Tons and tons. Let's see what's going on with you. Also, roles may be reversed, and cross-watchers, please check your other cross-watchers, you're welcome. Please check your other placements, too, because it does take two to tango. And this reading is for Gemini. Scorpio. No, not Scorpio. This reading is for Scorpio. And then two cards fell out. Okay. Well, Gemini's twos obviously might have something to do with this reading. Alright, so we have a time to give rather than take, and you're very close to achieving your goal. Interesting. Alright, so it's very possible too, you might want to just check the Gemini reading too and see if that resonates with you. I already did the reading a while back. Okay. Let's see. What's going on with Scorpio? You also might have a strong Gemini placement or in your chart, or maybe the person you're dealing with too. Could be a Gemini. Okie dokie. Let's see what's going on. Queen of Pentacles, right? Somebody who's been working hard. Someone who's very secure. Somebody who's reached a good level of success in their life. Their home is stable. They've got good things going on. The Sun. Yeah, Scorpio, looks like you're coming on a good point in your life. And then we have the Knight of Swords coming in. Scorpio, I think what's going on here is that you've worked so hard and struggled so hard to get what you want that it's very hard for you to share it. You're afraid of somebody taking it from you. I totally get that. Totally get that. Yeah, there's been a lot going on for you. Okay, Knight of Wands. Eight of Wands. Sorry, the light keeps on changing outside. And then Seven of Swords. Scorpio, it seems like this past, I would say, 3 months has been a real struggle for you. There might have been like a lot of changes going on with your job. There have been also, it seems like a lot of internal changes have been going on. Maybe you've been apart from someone you weren't expecting to be away from. And that's changed your attitude towards them. It seems like you're realizing that you're very secure in yourself, and this other person has maybe made you believe you're less without them when you're like enough when you're just by yourself. You see what I'm saying? So I think your confidence got a little bit shaky with this person you were dealing with. But it's not... But you've been able to, in this time you've been spending apart, because I also think there's some distance here, that you've been able to handle things on your own, that you've been able to take care of situations that you would normally have flipped out about. Like you got a flat tire, normally like you're, and like you're calling everybody, but you changed it yourself, right? Or you had to spend time on the phone straightening up a bill. You're taking care of things that you don't normally take care of. And it's gotten a whole bunch of self-confidence in you that you kind of have lost along the way. And the thing is, people have been asking more and more of you. They keep on challenging you, and you keep on rising to the challenge. Like anything people ask you, boom, you've got it. Like people have been asking, maybe at your job, people have been asking you to take on more responsibilities. Boom, you've got that too. The person you're dealing with is a little sneaky. Yeah, they, Seven of Swords, the Eight of Wands, they, Knight of Wands. So Scorpio, the way they've been speaking to you has been kind of undermining your opinion of yourself. And what's been going on is they've been taking from you a lot. They've been taking your energy, taking your power. I'm not even sure how else to put it. And the thing is, even though they've been kind of dragging you down, you're still been moving forward, and they've been having problems with that. Okay, Five of Coins. A lot of realizations in the readings for this upcoming month. So, Five of Coins is an interesting card. That's the one for the Rider-Waite deck. I just checked the bottom. Another reading, the card was on the bottom that for the Rider-Waite deck. No, it's not. It's this one. This one on the deck right now, which actually could play into what's going on. So we'll talk about that a little later. But what's going on here is, so that's the two people who are struggling in front of the stained glass, and there's snow, and they're all bandaged, and they're moving away from the cold, like they're trying to find shelter. And the thing is, they're in it together. And what you're realizing here is that you've been suffering in this relationship in a way that you don't need to be. There's it's not a betrayal per se, but it's more of they're not your cheerleader, if that makes any sense. They are not like the number one person in your fan club. And that has bothered you quite a bit. But you'll come home and you'll have this great thing that happened, and they'll just be like, oh, well, my day was blah, blah, blah. Right? You'll be all excited, and they'll, like, talk you down. Or they'll say the same thing happened to them, but it was better, right? Like, oh, I found a ring. Why a ring? I found a ring on the ground. It was silver and this and that. And then they would be like, I found a gold ring. Right? And you're like, whoa, okay. Way back in like 1984, I found this gold ring. And yeah, it's much better than your silver ring. But I lost that gold ring. It's just, they keep on having to like triumph over you. And you're not even fighting them. So we also have Two of Wands in this situation. So it has been crossing your mind, Scorpio, whether to stay or go. It has been. So here's the thing with the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is a card where if you don't make a decision, one will be made for you. So take that as you will. I don't know if it's precisely dealing with the negative relationship you're dealing with, or it could be this job promotion or something beneficial that was offered in your life. Like, there's a limited time to take this opportunity that, like, yeah, the decision that you need to make is coming in fast. All right. Nine of Wands. Yeah, you're tired of fighting. You are tired of fighting. You are tired of the sneakiness. You're tired of the words being used as weapons. And you've been apart from this person for a little bit. I don't know if it was like a relationship break, but it was definitely like something caused you guys to have distance. I don't know if it was a work trip. I don't know if there was a family emergency that someone had to go away for. I don't know if it was quarantining. I have no idea. But something separated you two. And Scorpio, you were reminded about how strong a person you are. I think they're watching your social media too. And I think they pick fights over stuff. Like, why'd you post that picture of you on a surfboard? And you're like, that picture was from 4 years ago. I was talking about going to the beach when this is all over. And then they're like, well, who are you going to the beach with? And you're like, not you, because I'm done, right? Like, I don't think you've gotten to the snapping point just yet, but you're definitely reconsidering what's going on. Like you want them to give more to you. And it seems like they're, again, just taking your energy. And you don't need that, Scorpio. You don't need that. Okay. So like the hopes and the fears. You are afraid of them leaving you. And you're hoping that this will be a permanent relationship. You're hoping that this is a friendship and a marriage and a supportive commitment and something to celebrate. And you're afraid they're going to leave. But there's nothing in this that says that they are the supportive relationship. They pick fights with you. They spy on you. They talk down to you. They're probably complaining that you guys aren't having sex because, you know, you're apart from each other. You might need to make the decision that it's better to be alone than be in all of this. You're afraid of being alone. But you are alone right now, right? Because you guys are separate. So this is definitely somebody who's like partnered up or dating somebody, and you guys are like physically separate from each other. Work, quarantine, family issues, whatever. School, that's another one too. School, someone's off at school. And you don't have like their physical presence to cloud you anymore. You're just dealing with their mind. And their mind isn't very nice. Oh, okay. So what outcome? Temperance. This is going to come to a head in December. Maybe early January. Around the turn of the year, this is all going to just pop. Unless you make... And that's when... Okay, so if you decide not to make a decision... Right? If you decide to just like, oh, it'll get better. Oh, I'll just hang out. Oh, I'll see them over the holidays. That kind of thing. Yeah, it's going to... Something is going to happen in December, turn of the year, unless you do something soon. So if you don't make a decision on to changing this relationship, they're going to change it for you. I don't know if they're going to dump you or if they're going to like tangle you up in like their lies again, right? And again, crosswatchers, this could be reversed. Roles could be reversed, Scorpio. But yeah, there's someone in here when you're around them, you kind of make excuses for them, and then when you're not around them, you're like, whoa, they're not being very cool. Okay, so let's clarify what's going on. Yours and Libra's reading are kind of running long. Okay, Knight of Swords again. So there's a decision that you don't want to make that you're going to have to make. Maybe part of it too is like there's somebody who's very sarcastic, and they're sarcastic funny, and they're sarcastic mean. And now that you're just talking to them and not like physically interacting with them, you're like, oh, okay, that's really more sarcastic mean than sarcastic funny. 5 of Swords. Yeah, you're fighting. There's these disagreements going on. And they pick fights. They pick fights. They win at any cost, right? They've always got to one-up you. World reversed for the situation. Again, it's a similar thing. This is drawing to some sort of ending. And like I said, I think in December is when, yeah, you're going to get free of this in December if you don't make the effort to make yourself free of it now. Yeah, it'll hurt a bit, right? But this will be better for you. You won't constantly feel like you're on the defensive. You won't have to sit there and like fight about everything. It just is looking like one of those like nitpicky people where they'll like complain about how you put your ketchup on your French fries, right? Oh no, it should be at the side so you dip, not sprinkled on top, right? How else would you eat your ketchup, right? You either dip them or you pour the ketchup on it. They probably have some like different way, you know. You're supposed to like move the ketchup in a lattice. That's the way, like crisscross. And then you don't want to stir, right? I mean, they would just pick a fight about like tying your shoes, you know, just something. They always have to be right. It's just not where you want to go. Okay. So definitely right now you're concentrating more on your work than you are this relationship, which is good. There's communications going on with them, but there is a possibility. This is for some of you, not all of you, but there might be some cheating going on. It's a small percentage. This person seems to like your attention better than other people's, but it looks like they want to cause a rupture, or they will. Again, there we got the sneaking around. Yeah. Yeah, for some people there's definitely cheating, and there's also spying, and there's definitely looking at your social media to find something wrong is what they're doing. And then 3 of Swords reversed as clarifying the outcome of Temperance. So yes, the rupture will hurt when this happens, but you're better off without them. That'll probably be the tagline on this one. They bring you down, they nitpick you, they like just complain, and they wear you down. And now, right now you guys are apart from each other, and since you've been apart, you're like, okay, I can breathe, I feel better. And even though this breakup will hurt, it's going to be kind of like pulling out those swords of negativity that they've been sticking in you, like the self-doubt that's been creeping in on you. It's not going to be there anymore because they will be gone, right? You won't have to hear it anymore. Their Knight of Swords zipped off somewhere else, right? You're free. Free. Okay, Scorpio, that is what I have for you. Have a lovely time. Please check, like, or subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I appreciate it. And I am Red from Scarlet Ibis Tarot, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.